What is up, guys? Welcome to the Gaming Top episode number 4, the Warcraft movie. Today we're going to go over why I gave the Warcraft movie a glorious 8 out of 10, and let's go ahead and get right into it. So, Warcraft movie, probably one of the best movies I've ever seen, and I'm saying this from a person who's played the game since 2 weeks before Burning Crusade came out. So, just watching the game itself evolve into what it has is something phenomenal, and then to watch all the characters and the visuals of all the movie just coming to life. Like you see everything that you see in the normal game, you see down in the canals at one point in the movie, you see over during the pathways, and just watching it come to life is something extremely awesome. And so we have a few things I wrote down was Medivh being a guardian, so to speak. So they depicted him as everything we look up toward. And you have that in Karazhan, which is one of the level 70 raids. So, like, Medivh being on the top of Karazhan with the puddle of blue, and it's just how they use their magic with that, with the teleporters being on the ground instead of in the air. That's another cool thing. And then you have Dark Portal, or what they call the Portal, which is what we're going to be getting in Legion. That green portal is just amazing. And the first time when the movie opens up and the scene with the baby being born happens is a little off throwing, but throughout the rest of the scene, you understand that the baby's carried throughout the entire movie. And at the end of the movie, baby gets pushed down a river, showing a cliffhanger off into another movie. So that's another cool thing. We have over here, so I don't know if they built the portal in Goldshire, like in that zone of Elwyn Forest, but the zones in particular were extremely visualized. And that's going back to what I said a second ago with having the zones being life, just lifelike, in the fact that you get to see every little detail. And then we have Gul'dan being really unsportsmanlike. So at the very ending of the movie, Kargath and the king, or Lothar, I think is his Lothar, yeah, go off against a Makara, which is basically a battle to the death. And he basically slices up underneath Kargath and kills him instantly after he shoves a sword in his back. And Gul'dan's sitting there going, kill him! Like, he's telling all the orcs just to kill him, and it's just like, respect the honor of the fact that one of your people just died. Like, it's a Makara. You have to respect the winner. And so that's kind of cool because that relates semi to the in-game cinematic of Thrall and Garrosh having a Makara and watching Thrall win. But that was probably one of the coolest animated scenes you could see. And then with Medivh and the cliff with the meeting of the Horde and the Alliance right in the middle, you have Medivh on top of the mountain just waiting for a fight to break loose, which is pretty much bound to happen. But they started off talking, back and forth, asking, hey, we want to go kill Gul'dan, will you guys help us, so to speak? And then all of a sudden, fight breaks loose, and Medivh summons a lightning-based spell. It's kind of like a fence type spell, where you can't go past it and you can't go like through it. And if you try and go through it, your arm is electrocuted, as we saw in the movie. So the dad and his son get separated, and the dad watches his son just completely die. And I have to be honest with you, I cried throughout part of the movie, and that's probably one of the scenes I cried the most, other than the fact that Lane died King Lane died at the end. Other than that fact, those were probably the two biggest instances of me crying because it's hard to notice. Like, you go from an extremely powerful back and forth to a you're you're dead type of thing. It's just painful to watch. And then, so tail ending comments here. These are some of the reasons I gave Warcraft an 8 out of 10. And if you have not already seen the movie, my suggestion is to go watch this movie. Like, even if you have not seen, like, if you don't play the game, granted, it takes a little bit to get into the storyline, but if you don't play the game, I still think you'll be able to watch it and, enjoy it as it is. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys thought of the movie in the comment section below, and have fun.